Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money without even trying, while others work day and night and still feel like they are barely surviving? Have you ever asked yourself why it looks like money is chasing certain people, while you are chasing after it with all your strength, and they don't come? It almost feels unfair, doesn't it? Like the rules of the game were never explained to you. But here is the truth. The rules are simple. And once you understand them and apply them every single day, you will notice a shift, a strange feeling that money is no longer something you beg for, but something that is coming to you, looking for you, almost chasing you. If this would be fantastic, stay until the end to learn how to do it. Leave a like, and let's start. Think about this. Money is not just pieces of paper or numbers on a screen. Money is energy. It flows, it moves, it goes where it feels welcome, and just like water, it refuses to stay where it is blocked. The wealthy people you see are not simply lucky. They are not always smarter, but they understand how to position themselves, so money finds them. Money wants movement. Money wants appreciation. Money wants to feel useful. And the people who learn this are the ones who look like money follows them around everywhere. Let me tell you something from personal experience. There was a time in my life when I could not pay my bills. I had debt. I felt constant fear. Every time I opened my bank account, I felt a knot in my stomach. Maybe you know this feeling too, that sinking sensation that there is not enough. And the more you think it, the more true it becomes. I lived like that for years, struggling. But eventually I discovered a few daily habits. So simple you might laugh, but so powerful they changed everything. These little practices made money chase me, not the other way around. And today I want to share them with you. The first daily practice is appreciation. And I know you may have heard the word gratitude many times, maybe so many times that it sounds boring. But I want you to see it differently now. Imagine this, you give someone a gift. Maybe it cost you effort, maybe it was something special. Now imagine that person looks at it, shrugs and says, "Oh, that's it, nothing more." How would you feel? Would you want to give them more in the future? Probably not. But if that person looked at you with genuine joy, said thank you from the heart, used the gift and cherished it, wouldn't you feel excited to give them something again? This is how money works too. It responds to your reaction. The truth is, when you constantly say there isn't enough, when you constantly look at your bills with anger or fear, you are telling money that you do not appreciate it. You are telling it that it is never enough, and so it does not want to come back. But if you start showing appreciation, even for the smallest amount, money begins to chase you because it knows you respect it. One small daily phrase changed my life, and it can change yours too. The phrase is this: I always have more than enough. Repeat it slowly in your mind. I always have more than enough. No matter what the bill is, no matter how heavy the expense feels, whisper this. Because you are alive, you are surviving, and therefore you always have more than enough. Now you may say, but that's not true. I don't have enough to live the life I want. But here is the trick. You do have enough to survive until now. You have always gotten by, sometimes with struggle, sometimes with stress, but you are still here. That means you have more than enough. And when you remind yourself of this truth every day, you are shifting your vibration. You are moving from a state of lack to a state of abundance. And money feels that energy, and it comes looking for you. I feel your energy already changing. Do you know why? Because the first opportunity for wealth is already presenting itself before your eyes. I can help you build your YouTube channel. YouTube is literally on easy mode now, and it's an opportunity worth taking advantage of. So join my free Telegram community with the link below to learn how. Here's an example of before. Imagine you have to pay a bill tomorrow. Maybe it's $200 and you don't like it. Instead of saying, "I don't have money for this," you stop, take a deep breath and say, "I always have more than enough." You don't argue with the bill, you don't resist it. You simply affirm that somehow, some way, you have enough. And strangely, life starts arranging things. Maybe a small opportunity shows up. Maybe someone pays you back unexpectedly. Maybe an extra client calls. And suddenly you realize that you truly did have enough. It keeps happening again and again until it feels like money is responding to you, chasing you, eager to prove that you were right all along. But that is only the first step. Because if you want money to chase you, you must also change how you treat it when you spend it. Most people treat spending like losing. They see money leaving and they feel pain. They hold on to it tightly, afraid to let it circulate. But think about this. Money is designed to move. If you lock it away forever, it becomes stagnant. If you are too afraid to use it, money loses its purpose. It stops flowing to you. The wealthy understand that circulation attracts more circulation. Spending with the right mindset is not loss, it is invitation. Now here's a little trick that you can practice every single day without needing to spend a fortune. Take a small amount of money, maybe $20, maybe $100, whatever feels possible, and keep it somewhere visible, a drawer, a wallet, a pocket. But do not spend it physically. Instead, spend it vibrationally. This means that every time you think of something you want, you look at that money, and in your mind you say, I can buy this right now. I choose to spend this on that. You imagine yourself paying for it, enjoying it, and then you put the money back. You repeat this many times a day. The same money can be spent over and over again in your imagination. And each time you are telling your subconscious and the universe, I can afford this, I have enough, money flows to me. I did this with $700. I kept the same bills in my office for years, and every time I thought of software, equipment, or anything I wanted, I spent that money in my mind. Strangely enough, I always managed to buy the things I wanted in real life without ever touching that $700. Opportunities showed up, unexpected income appeared, and it felt as if money was rushing in to match the energy I was projecting. It was chasing me. Now imagine what happens if you practice this daily, even with just a single $20 bill. You break the habit of fear, you break the obsession with hoarding, and instead you create a pattern of abundance. You keep telling yourself and the world that you always have more than enough, and money cannot resist. It comes to you because you have become its magnet. But we are not done yet, because if you truly want money to chase you, there is another daily practice that most people ignore. Something so simple, you might dismiss it at first, but once you start, you will feel the difference, and it has nothing to do with chanting, nothing to do with holding bills. It is about the way you think every time you see someone else with money. Pause for a moment and ask yourself this. When you see someone driving a luxury car, wearing expensive clothes, or traveling first class, what is your immediate reaction? Do you feel jealousy? Do you feel bitterness? Do you secretly hope that they will lose it one day? Or do you celebrate them? Because here's the truth. Your reaction to other people's wealth determines how your own wealth behaves. If you curse what you desire, you push it away. If you see someone with abundance and think they don't deserve that, guess what? You are telling your subconscious that you do not want to be like them, and so money avoids you. But if you see someone with money and think, good for them, I am happy that money flows to them, I welcome that for myself as well, then you are opening the door for money to come looking for you, chasing you with the same excitement. This is the shift that changes everything. Appreciation for what you have, vibrational spending to keep money flowing, and celebration of others instead of jealousy. And all of these are simple things you can do every day. But here's the thing, there is one more habit, one more practice, and this is the one that truly explodes the effect, the one that makes money chase you relentlessly, faster than you ever imagined. But I will warn you, it requires courage, because it will test you, it will push you, and once you embrace it, there is no going back. This also applies to every area. If you see a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers and you're jealous, you're telling your brain you don't deserve it. So change this about your mindset, and you can also blow up on YouTube. So here we are. You already know about appreciation. You already know about vibrational spending. You already know about celebrating other people's abundance instead of cursing it. But now we must go deeper, because there is one more daily habit that most people avoid, and yet it is the one that changes the game completely. It is the habit of courage, the habit of taking small but bold steps every single day that tell money you are ready for it. And I want you to really listen to this, because if you understand this last piece, you will notice something strange. Opportunities will begin showing up out of nowhere. Income streams will appear where before there was only emptiness. Money will seem to be running after you, not the other way around. Here is the truth. Most people wait. They wait for more money before they start living. They wait for security before they take action. They wait for signs before they move. But money does not chase people who wait. Money chases people who act. Money chases people who move forward, even when things are uncertain. Because that energy of movement, that vibration of action, pulls money like a magnet. It is as if the universe says, finally, here is someone ready. Here is someone who trusts. Let us reward them. Think about this. How many times have you had an idea, maybe a small business idea, maybe a skill you wanted to learn, maybe a person you wanted to call, and you told yourself, not now, maybe later, I'll wait until I have more money, more time, more energy. And so the idea died, the opportunity passed, and the money that could have come with it disappeared. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine if each day, instead of waiting, you did one courageous action. No matter how small, maybe it was sending an email, maybe it was trying a new strategy, maybe it was offering your service to someone, maybe it was investing a little bit in yourself. Each of these little steps is like a signal. Money sees you moving, and it chases after you. Let me give you an example. There was a time when I wanted to start a small side project, but I was scared. I thought, I don't have the budget, I don't have the skills, maybe I'll fail. But one day I decided to take a single step. I bought a cheap tool, something tiny, but it was action. And within days, someone I knew reached out and offered me a collaboration. Something that brought me money, something I never expected. It felt like money was chasing me, the moment I showed courage. And this is not coincidence, this is law. Money goes where movement goes. Another example, imagine a person who always says, I will invest when I have more money. But because they never invest, they never build, and so they never have more money. The cycle continues forever. Now imagine another person who says, I will start with $10 a day, even if it is small. I will put it into something. I will act daily, slowly building, slowly learning. That person will attract more because they are moving, they are showing courage, and money is attracted to courage the way fire is attracted to oxygen. It cannot resist. So here is the habit. Every single day, do something courageous with your money or toward your money. It does not mean reckless spending. It does not mean gambling. It means action that shows faith. Action that shows you believe more is coming. Maybe it is investing a small amount. Maybe it is offering your skill. Maybe it is asking for the raise you know you deserve. Maybe it is building something that can bring income. Each day, one small act of courage, and you will notice money following you. Now let's tie all of this together. Imagine you wake up tomorrow, and the first thing you do is whisper to yourself, I always have more than enough. You feel appreciation for the roof above you, the food you have, the clothes you wear. You already set the vibration, then you see the small bill in your drawer. Maybe it's a crisp 20, and you vibrationally spend it on something you want, telling your mind that you can afford it. You are breaking the habit of fear. Then later you walk outside and you see someone driving a car you dream of. And instead of jealousy, you smile, you think, good for them. Money flows easily to me too. You open the door, and at the end of the day, you take one small courageous step. Maybe you finally write that message, finally take that course, finally start that side hustle. 4 habits in one day. Simple, short, easy, and yet together they create a force so strong that money cannot stay away. It has to chase you. At first you may notice small things. Maybe someone buys you coffee. Maybe you find money you forgot you had. Maybe you get a discount. Little signs that money is beginning to notice you. Do not ignore them. Celebrate them, because each celebration multiplies the effect. Soon you will notice bigger things, new opportunities, unexpected income, invitations, promotions, clients, all showing up, and you will wonder, why is this happening now? But you already know why. It is because you created a new vibration, and money is responding by chasing you. But let me warn you of something important. Many people start these habits. They do them for a week, maybe 2, and then they stop. They say, it's not working. But the truth is, money is patient. It wants to see consistency. It wants to know that you truly respect it, that you truly believe. The longer you hold these daily habits, the stronger the magnet becomes. And one day, without realizing, you will look around and see that your life has shifted. Money is flowing, not in trickles, but in rivers. and you are no longer the chaser, you are the one being chased. And here is something powerful to remember. Money chasing you is not about greed. It is not about hoarding. It is about freedom. It is about living without constant fear. It is about giving more, helping more, creating more. When money chases you, you no longer feel heavy every time a bill arrives. You no longer panic when something unexpected happens. Instead, you trust. You feel that more is always coming. Because you trained yourself. You built the habits, and now money cannot leave you alone. So ask yourself this right now. What will you do today, not tomorrow, not next week? Today. Will you say the mantra, I always have more than enough? Will you spend vibrationally with that little bill in your wallet? Will you celebrate the success of others instead of cursing them? And most importantly, will you take that single courageous step? Because if you do, you may look back months from now and realize that was the moment the chase began. The moment money decided it could not ignore you anymore. Picture yourself 6 months from now. Imagine the difference. Instead of running behind money, you feel it running behind you. You feel it knocking on your door, ringing your phone, filling your accounts. It may sound impossible, but it is not. It is simply the result of daily habits. Repeated, believed, practiced until they become part of you. And once they are part of you, money has no choice but to chase you. And this is the mystery that many never learn. They think money is about luck, about being born rich, about privilege. But the truth is, money is energy, and energy responds to daily patterns, daily thoughts, daily actions. When you align these correctly, money cannot resist. It comes after you, faster and faster, until you wonder why you ever struggled in the first place. And this gets even faster if you open your own YouTube channel, since YouTube is now in easy mode. Think about it. If you've made it this far in the video, it means the strategies I explain in my free Telegram community are working, right? So what are you waiting for? Join us. And remember, appreciation, vibrational spending, celebrating others, and daily courage, these are not complicated. They take only minutes each day, but the effect builds and builds until money is chasing you, wanting you, needing you, more than you ever needed it. If you do these things every day, money will begin to chase you. At first slowly, then faster, until it feels like you are surrounded by opportunities, surrounded by abundance, and the fear of not having enough becomes a memory of the past. So don't wait, don't delay, start today. Whisper the mantra, hold the bill, celebrate others, and take that one small courageous step. And watch what happens when money decides it can no longer run from you, but must run after you. Take the first now by liking this video and subscribe to this channel, because it's a channel full of opportunities that you can see in other videos. And I'll see you soon in my free Telegram community, because this will be the first greatest opportunity of your life. See you soon. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for educational purposes only, and any results depend on your own decisions and actions.